Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Upholstery Studio. I'm actually not in my sweatshop right now. I'm in my office, thank God. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make a double diamond stitch panel, just like the one you see on this cushion. If you saw my video on how to make a diamond stitch panel, it is very similar to that. The only difference is it pretty much has twice the lines. So it does mean twice the sewing, unfortunately. But just like that, I think these panels are a great way to up the look on any project you're doing and just really gives it a nice professional finished look. So stay tuned and I will show you exactly how I went about making this cushion. Now, if you can point them out, I did make 3 mistakes on this cushion, and currently there's one still on it. If you pay really close attention, you can see it. 2 of them I corrected, 1 of them I did not. So if you can point those out to me, I will be super impressed. So let's get into the video. So the first thing you're going to do is trace out the piece that the diamonds are going to be put in. You're going to want to make it a bit bigger than you need, because when you go to sew up the diamonds, it will shrink by a significant amount, especially with these double diamonds, because we're sewing twice the amount, so it'll shrink even more. Once you got your piece cut out, you're going to go ahead and draw a big plus in the center of it, making sure it's nice and perpendicular, because that's kind of going to be the grid we're going to use to draw out these diamonds. Once you got your grid drawn out, you're going to go ahead and make tick marks. These are going to be reference marks for the diamonds. I always start in the center, and really this is the only one I go off of. The rest of them I just use as a guide. But for these, my diamonds are going to be 4 inches long by 2 inches wide, and the space in between the diamonds is going to be a 1/2 inch. So on the x-axis, I'm going 2 inches, 1/2 inch, 2 inches, 1/2 inch. And on the y-axis, I'm going 4 inches, 4 inches, 1/2 inch, 4 inches, another 1/2 inch, and keeping that pattern. So now that you got all your tick marks drawn, you're going to go ahead and connect the dots and draw that first center diamond. That's going to be our reference. That's what I always go off of first. And then from there, you just connect all of the dots you made on both the X and Y axis. And eventually you'll see the pattern, and you can get to the point where you can just eyeball it. Then once you're comfortable, go ahead and follow that pattern all the way down and do it to the opposite side, and you should have your diamond pattern drawn out. Your diamonds don't have to be the same size as mine. You can do any size spacing in between them. You can do 1/4 inch. You could do inch if you want. You can make your diamonds 8 inches, or you can make them 1 inch. It doesn't matter, but this is just a general guide, and this is what I'm doing for mine. Now that we got our diamonds drawn out, we're going to go ahead and glue it to our sew foam. And this sew foam I'm using is just 1/2 inch. Now, if you look at the material, it is already foam backed, but it doesn't have that sheet on the back of it that will allow the stitches to catch and make those pleated diamonds. So I'm using this sew foam, and it does have a material on the back of it. Now all you got to do is just follow the lines with the sewing machine, and you should have your diamonds. At any point in this video, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I know some people understand things differently than other people. Some people interpret things differently. So if there's one thing you're confused on, or if you have any question to ask me, please don't hesitate to ask. I will be more than happy to answer them. Alright, look, here's the deal. If you made it this far in the video, I applaud you, because it's not easy trudging through my boring ass voice sometimes. I can get a little bit monotone. So, bravo to you for pushing through that. But if you're anything like me and you truly want to become good at what you do, then maybe drop a subscribe. I wouldn't be mad at you. All I'm trying to do with this channel is to become the best upholsterer I can be and help bring people with me along the way. So if that resonates with you in the slightest, I hope to see you back in some of my future videos. So enjoy the rest of me sewing this diamond panel. One thing to keep in mind when you're sewing your second row of stitches, it can be a little bit tricky to sew a straight line over your other pleats that you've already sewn across. So just really focus on following that line you drew and you should be fine. But it is a little bit tricky. Now the last thing you're going to do is you're going to trace the exact size piece you need and then cut it out, and your diamond stitch panel is done. For this instance, I'm using this cushion, so I'm going to trace the board. I'm going to add my seam allowance, cut that out, and that is going to be my finished piece for this cushion. And just like that, you have a nice, easy double diamond stitch panel, just like the one you see here. If you're interested to make your cushion look like this one, go check out some of my other videos. I have a video on how to make the boxing and how to staple and do this top stitch and whatnot. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Also, here are my 2 sleepy kitties. See ya. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Damn it.